Hello, my lovely Starborns. Welcome to your full moon reading. This is a wolf moon in the sign of tropical Leo and sidereal nakshatra of Pushya, the nourisher, whose ruler is Jupiter, Brihaspati as a deity. And it is all about, as you guessed it, going wild, expansion. It's about releasing blockages, especially the creative kind, and blockages in one's heart space, in the heart chakra and the solar plexus. It's about expansion. As you can see, the auric field of the moon is lit, right? It's like it's aligned. It's in it's pulsing, it's beautiful. There is harmony, there's balance. So if you have been going through some sort of a purge, this is the time where you put down your baggage. This is the time you set an intention. This is the time you do a release ritual. This is a time to cut from energies who try to hold you back, situations that try to hold you back, people who try to hold you back. Yeah. Anything and everything by this time, you know those limitations, those blockages. Some of you have known it for a long time, but you couldn't let go because a part of you needed that safety net. You needed that comfort, that security of just knowing, even though you know it's not for you, but it's like you know what to expect. So even that is kind of it does work for a while, but not in the long run. And around this time, it's time to really, really let go of those safety nets. Okay? And this going wild is just correlated to the energy of the wolf moon. It is a wild call from your personal lower chakras, by the way. A wild call of expansion, alignment with your true authenticity, with your true identity. This is a lot about identity. It is about entering passenger consciousness. It is about being an observer and taking full responsibility of the role of the creator that you are of your own life. Does it make sense? Let's see what the book says, though this book is sort of like, my opinion. I Anyway, let's see what it says. There are times when your best bet is manifesting, and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you will be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Yeah. All right. So the affirmation here is I live in the present and release all past pain. Okay. Let's clear the space before we start the reading. I won't be doing one of my tiny rituals this full moon. Leo is a very personal energy. This is where the soul individuates. So do a personal ritual, you guys. And from tomorrow onward, not from tomorrow, from day after, from the 26th, I will be starting my chakra series. You're most welcome to join me. All right. Okay, let's see. Of course, I'm going to use our OG deck. I just saw 111, you guys. It's triple one. I love the fact that the first moon of the year is a Leo full moon. That's exactly what we need. Two more. All right. And did you see the moon, you guys? Just go. I mean, it's really foggy here. And the moon is like way, like it's far away. It's really distant. You know, it looks tiny. And it's just creepily peeping from the all the fog and mist. It's weird. It's like it looks haunted. But in a good way. It's like, yeah, stay far, you know. You guys, I feel like I get this energy that you've been very humble. You have been very humble for so long that, you know, it's like insecure people can come and tell you what's what. And just because you let it be, because you know better, it doesn't mean that every time you have to let things slide, okay? So, when and where the occasion calls for, speak up, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's the message for someone. All right, did I cut the deck? I'm not so sure. Spirit is like shuffle again. All right. Oof. Look. Look! This is the lion deity. And Spirit is telling me take these cards. All right, let's take it. A Keru. Keki. 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 Bastard. Another feline goddess, and we love her. Imhotep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Spirit. Love it. What's the underlying energy? Newt. The night. We have two primordials, two fire signs, and one earth sign. Okay, and this with this Akeru kind of makes sense, you know. The message that came in like that. Yeah, you guys, see, just because you're on a spiritual path doesn't mean people can, like, you know, come and tell you what's what, because half of the time it's projection. And have you ever noticed how it's the insecure people who really are complicated and they don't really have a lot figured out in their own lives, they have a tendency to tell others, it's almost like condescend others and patronize and, you know, tell others how they don't know anything and stuff like that. I mean, you know, it's just it, it's saddening to watch that sort of behavior, because it's like no self-awareness or what. And with the Leo full moon, the energy is such that collectively this it's just like, you know, the energy is such that you'll call out people on their BS. And because it feels a bit like being out of your own energy, doing things which you don't normally do. So it can affect your mood drastically. But I would suggest do not personalize and understand that you live in a realm of duality, okay? And it's amazing that we strive for love and light, that we strive for peace and harmony. And just because you're this bright light, you have to navigate this existence. You have to learn how to deal with the darkness of other people, because the more you become this expanded light, yeah, you become a walking target for such people. And just because you're loving, you're caring, and you have this open heart space, and even if it is not all open, let me just tell you, even then you have so much love oozing out of your auric field that you attract all kinds of energies. That is why having a protective ritual in place is important. Have a practice in place where you protect your energy. Okay? And with Basta showing up here, you are very well protected, as well as something is being procured for you. That word was coming in. Procured for you, especially in the domestic setting. And she protects the domestic life. She also grounds us. With the black cat being there, you guys could be cat people. I just love how all the cat cards are here. And my twins. Some of you are having this really difficult situation connected to your twin, where it's this constant fight between the light and the dark. One is light, most likely you if you're here watching this, and your twin, so-called twin. There's a lot of like riddles surrounding this connection, mysteries. You never, like, you're sure, yeah, intuitively you are well aware, subconsciously the connection is so strong that you're well aware, but then there's so much that is hidden. Everything will be revealed with time. You're being protected in more ways than one. With Imhotep being here, this is the final card in this family of fire. And see, focus on your creative impulses. Focus on your creative impulses. But I can understand some of you are in separation, and it is making you, it is basically testing you, all right? It is sort of like a test of your personal integrity, of your connection with your own being, as to, do you still choose to move in light, even though you keep getting many evidences to act in the opposite way, where you're almost like, being set up to react in a way which is against your nature. And I feel like some of you are so strong, you are fighting back. You're not doing what you were being set up for. You are not falling in the trap. You are saying, no, Satan, not today. Yeah. Oh, I just noticed the beetle here. Something is being procured for you, you guys. I cannot make this up. You are very well protected. Very well protected. Remember to have a ritual in place where you call your energy back to yourself. Don't pay too much attention to your enemies and the people who want your bad or whatever. I mean, just keep rising up. Does not matter. If you keep doing this inner work, that you'll reach a point where you don't even have to, they cannot even reach you. It's about that. But yeah, they try, right? Plus, the nature of this reality, of this realm, is such that it's complicated. There are many ways to reach. All right. Okay, let's see. But there's healing here. And even if this looks like a tough cycle that you're caught up in, where there is traction, contraction, and expansion, all of it happening in tandem. And you're like, oh my God, what is this? And it just makes you want to. Sometimes it can get so rough that it just makes you want to go back to that life before spiritual awakening, where things were okay, things were fine, because you guys have reached that point where the mundane doesn't even affect you like it used to, right? And even these tiny moments of happiness, it's like it has lost its intensity. Very it's just like you're above a lot of things, and that can be tough, that can be tough. But you understand, right? You understand the nature. We're on a spiral, so it's like we keep aiming for and we keep going up and up on the spiral. But remember, the pain points on the circumference, when we come in contact with the pain point, yes, there is distance vertically, right? There is distance which keeps increasing the higher we ascend. But when the pain point is conjunct to our present, yeah, it acts like a test. It acts like a test. Your metal is being tested, you guys. Okay? And you've been on this journey for so long that you're aware. It's just like, burning all that suffering away with the purity of fire. It's like purification through the element of fire. You see all the fire behind her? And even here, this fire is all blue. And aromatherapy is going to be very helpful for you, Like, be creative, okay? Beautify your environment, beautify the setting, okay, of your living space, clear up energy, declutter, clean, especially the full moon. It's very important to like declutter, So do all that. Beautify yourself. Groom yourself like a cat, Clean yourself up and just like love yourself. I want to see Kekwe. I think it's connected to obscurity or secret. But remember, with the frog, luck is on your side, darling. Yeah, obscurity. Immediate transformation of a situation. What did I tell you? Something is being procured for you. Light is shed on a perplexing problems, the end of obscurity. Kind of makes sense, right? Because full moon revelations always come in with full moons. Righty. Kekwe is the raiser up of the light. That is the time of night that precedes daybreak, the first impulse of light. And it is the darkest before the dawn. Twilight zone. You are right there. You are in the twilight zone. And you can feel the sadness lifting, especially with the fiery Leo moon in this kind of like. Yeah, seriously, it looks haunted. The moon looks haunted, especially where I'm at. So Kekui wears on his head the scarab capora, which means transformation. And with the frog head, this transformation is along a well-designed path. From Capora, the first drawing ray of light appears. In one hand, Keki holds a cup, and from the other, he pours a drop of soma. Soma, you're getting your nectar! Nectar! That is being procured for you. Your soma is being procured. So this is, oh no, no wonder. Oh my god. You guys, a lot of shifts happening in your energy field. We did see the auric field here. And I'm starting a chakra series too. Kind of makes sense. but this is already happening. So whether you have been focusing on it or not, through this burning and through this purification process, and this is a lot of release too, the major shifts happening in your energy field, especially lower chakras, which in turn is igniting the upper chakras too. Of course, it's all connected. It's not in a vacuum. The elixir of life. So Kappa is actually providing him with the soma. It's providing Keke. And that is what is obscured from you guys. And since we were talking about, a bit of like the light and dark aspects of things, the nature of this reality. So this is great. And because they're looking that way in the future, these two in the middle, and Imhotep is looking that way, it's like healing, Habibi, healing. A lot of release is taking place in your current energy, in the present, especially December, I'm getting. Not just, like Sagittarius season. Since Sagittarius season, Chiron is super active wherever it is in your chart. You're being healed. Especially those of you who have been on a twin journey. Wow. This is big for you guys. Like, this is liberation of another level, you guys. All right, let's get some cards. Let's get some tarot. Oh, just let me get the keywords for these three. And then we'll get some tarot. And then I'm pull some blessing cards for you guys. Ta. Right. So, yeah, a journey. Remembering the past in order to know how to act in the present, unconscious memory surfacing, the continuity of time. Releasing a lot of baggage, you guys. This full moon is preparing you for a journey where you'll feel reborn, okay? Especially those of you who have been suffering because of a particular connection, especially for you guys. You see how the Sphinx is also sort of here, upside down, so as above, so below. Your whole world is changing. Changing for good, for good. And luck is on your side. And you know what is obscured here? Is the good, is the good. Because through this phase of sorrow and release, it's almost like I'm getting the imagery of leeches, So they are used for detoxification of some sort, especially blood detox, right? That's the imagery I'm getting. So it's like all this parasitic energy is leaving your body. It's like, just like, have you seen the image of solar flares hitting the earth? And solar flares are important. I haven't checked the human energy recently, but energetically, I feel solar flares are strong around this time. So check that. And those are affecting you deeply, deeply. This is deep healing and regeneration. That is why it makes total sense why you have been feeling a bit on the low. And even if it is in phases, it's not like all day long, but it's just like, once in a day just hits you. That sort of energy. It's all good. It's all good. You're fine. All right. Some of you are feeling a bit abandoned. also by a higher power, because of course when you're on the spiritual path, it's just like the more you get to know you, the more lonely you feel in a way. And it's like initially you do, but then the more you strengthen your connection with the very source energy, which is kind of like above all these entities that we understand as gods. I'm not talking about your connection with that, not with these beings. That is why it is sort of like, so on and off. Is because we're not connecting with the source. And because that requires deep spiritual work. It takes years for us to reach there. And especially when it hits us for the first time, right? The true nature of the source energy. And you understand how these other entities and gods, like, even they are representative of the source energy. So it's okay in a way to call them gods. But what happens is initially it's like, oh damn, it's all a lie, I'm stuck in a big boss house, something like that. A big brother, like in the West, being washed by these beings, because these so-called gods have ulterior motives, and that's like, some of us, when we find that out, it's like ultimate betrayal of some sort. That really, really affects you at the soul level. It's all layered, you guys. It's all interconnected. And many of you, the twin journey really, really, really got to you. But it's like you're reaching that point in this very separation where you're okay, you're enough. And look, the way it shows up here, she looks pregnant, right? Newt, she looks pregnant with possibilities. And here, this guy with his Pythagoras theorem, yeah, it's like creative forces at play. All right, your creativity will be enhanced. All right, you're entering flow state, you guys. Make the most of this period. Use this fire to create the reality that you want, that you deserve. It's accessible because she's here. I mean, she's the ultimate guardian. And the gentler kind, It's the sort of energy you need. All right, let's see. Keki, we did see him, but yeah. Yeah, transformation, end of obscurity, could busted, attraction, marriage, celebration. Some of you, you're also entering this phase where you're ready to put yourself out there, but be in that observer role, okay? Watch your actions, and really observe as to what it is that you do and why are you doing it, what is the actual motive, okay, the underlying energy. And in all your interactions, I cannot stress this enough, be very honest and be very authentic. Do not switch your personality to fit someone's assumed narrative of who you are, or if that is what will make them comfortable. F that. That's not how you find your tribe. Okay? Now, Imhotep, the power of healing, the healer, the ultimate healer, with his blue, beautiful hair. Oh, and we have a lot of blue here, I'm just noticing. Blue sky. I'm wearing blue shirt, blue nail paints. Nail paints? No, the other one is a purple. Nail paint. And her dress is blue. His hair is blue. And this is also the energy of alchemy, transmutation. Yeah, transformation, but transmutation. So your gift is obscured. And it's also about understanding the healthy importance of, like, the importance of a healthy ego, how it protects us. All right? A lot of spiritual concepts are revolving around the dissolution of ego, which is fine. It is really fine if you want to be a hermit in the hills. But if you have to be present here and if you have to deal with the reality of things, yeah, you need a bit of ego. You do. Okay? All right, let's see. Definite. What did I tell you? Some of you feel abandoned. It's almost like, yeah, the devil. But this is the energy that is abandoning you. It's like the shadows, like the darkness. A lot of the darkness is like, okay, light, you win. This one belongs to you. And being abandoned by the darkness can have some effect. I'm not gonna lie, it can. And what did I tell you? This is especially for those of you who have been on a twin journey, and also, if not, this is the energy, the shifts in your personal energy. This is deep clearing in your psyche. Okay? This is integration of the shadow. And when you find this peace, when you put your shadow to peace, it leaves a gap which can manifest as this feeling of sorrow. It's like even a bit of helplessness, as to what is this life, that sort of energy. Like, it can lead you towards some sort of nihilism or existentialism for a while, but this is very temporary. Because remember, you're a spiritual being. You're a being of light. You're essentially light. So you will never be abandoned, you guys. Never. Remember, what did I tell you? Twilight zone. It's that twilight zone with all the stars here. All the stars. I'm hearing that song, All the Stars. What does Kendrick say? Like, he says something like, you can do this, you can do that, you can whatever, but you cannot bring the truth to me. It's that sort of energy, you guys. Listen to that song. Yeah, he talks about, like, you can do evil things to him, but you can not really bring the truth to him. It's that sort of energy. And whoever is in the darkness of it all, and especially the twin energy, this is liberation. This is not abandonment. Okay, darlings? This is not abandonment. And you know this, a part of you knows. This is like end of obsession. Nothing is tempting you anymore. Nothing can trap you. You're gone. You're far gone. You're like inaccessible energetically. But of course, like, a strong connection like this, yes, you feel the loss. But this is so good. This is so good. You see how it's inverted pentagram? And it can bring up really, really repressed emotions to the surface, all kinds of emotions. It's like really dark stuff too. So do not judge yourself. You're human. It's all right. Oh my god, all the Capricorn energy here. We saw the devil, and I can see it here again. And look, Queen of Swords. I love this because this is what is happening as a result of all this. This is empowering you, okay? This is getting you into this go-getter energy where you are reaching a point of no return. It's like, I know who I am, and you understand how your light rubs others the wrong way. With her horns there, horns are symbols of wisdom, like ancient wisdom, especially when it comes to the 3D stuff. And I see the goat here. Some of you could be Chinese goats. I think 1991 is a goat year. I think 2027 will be a goat year. Rest you can check online. And of course, doesn't have to be. But, through all these trials, suffering, pain, you have reached a point of no return where this is you pouring into your own being. Prince of Wands. And I see the Leo here. All I'm going to tell you here is you have nothing to be afraid of. No cycles are going to repeat ever again like it did. It did because even that was accelerating you in many ways, especially on the spiritual path. That was acceleration. There are no mistakes. And you have gained so much, and you are about to gain so much. Focus on counting your blessings. Yo. 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, that repressed residual energy of all these years, those are leaving your energy field once for all, point of no return. All the obscured pain that was stored even in your physical body, you guys. And pain has a way of manifesting in weird ways, especially in our physical vessel. It's time to remove the veil. The veil has been removed, but this is deep healing. What did I tell you? Deep healing. Especially, this is you becoming some sort of a guru figure. You're understanding how you function. Like, this is like deep knowledge of the self. This is pattern recognition. This is you gaining control over your own mind's noisy ways, which tries to drag you into situations, places where you do not belong. This is big. Yo! No. 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 Let's do this again. Just a minute, you guys. Alright. One card, please. Love it. Page of Pentacles. Another being with horns. You're being blessed with an opportunity, all right? When it appears, when it shows itself, you'll know. You'll know it's a gift from the universe. You'll just know. It will be a surprise. You'll just know in that moment. This can show up as an opportunity in workspace. Yeah. This can show up as a creative endeavor, idea, anything of that nature, but also as a person. This can come in as a message. Maybe this is something that you've been waiting for. It's coming in. Just when you've forgotten all about it. Is that too? Some of you are not even aware what this is. Some of you, you have something in mind. It's going to work out in your favor in such a way that, yeah, your faith will be restored. Not that it's gone anywhere, but yeah, you've been through some stuff, but we're not going to focus on that. Let's keep it moving. Oh my god, like very chatty spirit today. Yeah, total transformation. Let's just, I'm just gonna take one because I saw it, and this one fell here. Queen of Swords, Princess of Wands, and Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, okay, who's next? Another feline being here with the sun. You're entering flow state, you guys. Inspired actions. Time for inspired actions. Okay, so also this is connected to manifestation. Be very mindful of your thoughts, because you are in this emotional state right now. So it's very, very helpful if you focus on the good and focus on how you'd like to be compensated by the universe. Okay? Yeah. And it's also like, do not entertain anything that tries to dim your light, that tries to, I don't know, condescend you in any way. You pick up any shady behavior, any single bad vibe, you do this. You make use of the Ice Queen energy within you. You access that and you make use of that. All right? Let's see. Wow. That's it. Period. Six of Wands. Jupiter and Leo. Jupiter and Leo. What did I tell you? Like, the sidereal full moon is in the nakshatra of Pushya. Pushya is ruled by Brihaspati. Even though Pushya is a Saran nakshatra, another big one, right? Big planet. But the deity is Jupiter himself, the guru of higher wisdom. Success. This is you finding your goal. Goal, wow. Goal as well as gold. I meant gold actually, but maybe this is for some of you. You are coming into a very deep realization as to what is your purpose here. And you know, this is a very well earned exaltation. Like, this is a success story. And yeah, you will attract all kinds of attention, but you know, you know what's for you? You know who are the real ones? You know who you are? You're entering that point in your life where you are just saying no to noise, no to projection, no to anything and everything that is not yours but is sort of like thrown your way to take responsibility of, especially projections. Like, you're like, bye, don't have time for this. And this is also a victory of a different kind. This is absolute transformation. This is your victory at alchemy. You're the alchemist. Like, you are graduating in the art of alchemy, soul alchemy, you guys. So this is big because the caduceus energy here is this all about the DNA. And remember, all this energetic shift, the ascension, yes, it is the ascension, it is the shift in consciousness, but it's all rooted in our DNA. So the activations, the flares, the light codes, those are activating, lighting up our DNA. The quantum part of it. And the quantum is lit, that's when we shift. So I love this for you guys. Wow. The chariot. I mean, tell me about it. Now, the chariot is the Cancer card. And again, we have both the sidereal and tropical energy here, which I absolutely love. Let's get one blessing card. Spirit, show us messages for the layer full moon. And Pushya is the ultimate nourisher. It nourishes your soul. The energy is so beautiful. It is the lotus. It's the lotus energy. And you know, this queen, the Queen of Pentacles. And yeah. I mean, do not worry if you're worried that people get intimidated by you and whatever. It is good. It is a protective mechanism in place put by spirit, and those who are meant for you, they're not gonna go anywhere, intimidation or not. Yeah, only the ones who are supposed to run, they will. So let them. Be very mindful of whom you share your energy with. Not that you're not, you are very mindful, I know that. But more so now. Because a lot of blessings coming in. So, yeah. Be smart. Three shuffles. Alright. Relaxation. Oh, that's a full moon. Trust. One more. Wisdom. Trust your wisdom, you guys. Purity. Wolf. Is the wolf moon. Purity. Let's see what the book says. I think this is the first time we are getting this card. Trust. With all the fish here, this is what is obscured, you guys. Luck is on your side, okay? I see a lot of goldfish here. And Syrian energy is very strong. That's why all the blue came in like that. This is many of you, this is a very next level of ascension, and especially those of you who are practitioners, okay? This is contact, almost like direct contact in a way that is kind of hard to explain. It's almost like and you're being imprinted, and this is like finding your place in divine order. That's why some of you are finding that goal. If you have been feeling purposeless, you don't feel purposeless anymore. Let's see relaxation. Oh, it's the harvest moon. Whew, harvest moon. I'm being told that's when what is obscured will be fully realized. I feel the harvest moon will be the time when Pluto will retrograde back into the sign of Capricorn for the last time. And we do have the Capricorn Queen here. Spirit is like, trust the process. And yes, do not rush. Just focus on the creative part of things, the process of creation itself, and that applies to manifestation too. Also, of course, whatever it is that you do when it comes to your very work situation, many of you are artists, creatives, so you are getting a lot of signs and hints as to what to do. This is you finding your personal alignment. Let's see. Harvest Moon. When you receive this card, relax. All is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. This is also like, this is the sort of energy that was pronounced, that has been pronounced since Sagittarius season for you guys. Because you've been undergoing a lot of healing, And I'm seeing by Pisces season, I don't know when it is, I think we are in Aquarius season, right? Yeah, so the next one. By March, so you reach this point of trust where it's just going to be good, you guys. It's going to be good. Just trust. Many of you're already doing that. Everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. When you relax and relinquish control, your intuition expands and you create the space of your spirit guardians to help you. Additionally, it's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in life when you are rested and not filled with worry and a need to control outcomes. Lie back, stretch out, and watch magic unfold in your life. I'm going to read the trust. RSTUVW. Yeah, you see that is progression. RTW. And that's purity. And that is the integration that you're coming into. PQR. Yeah, P. Another progressions. You guys. And this is sort of like the twin energy, like sort of yin yang is giving me that. And the wolf moon, I mean, that's exactly, it's like, go howl at the moon, you guys. Yeah, I think it will heal you in some ways. And it's okay to cry, okay? It's okay to cry. You won't have a lot to cry for. You're entering a very blessed period. All right, that meme is coming in where it says, yeah, we can trust the process, but does the process know that we are trusting it? It always makes me chuckle. Okay, Desert Vision Trust. This is a powerful and important card to receive. Hmm. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate. Trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. What did I tell you about the Syrians? They're coming in. Like, baby, 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 we caught you. Okay. Your celestial advisors are close now. You're now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. That's why purpose, receiving purpose, will make you go wild in the best way possible. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Absolutely. You guys, I love this reading. Wisdom, depths of the sea. Things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface in your life. For example, you might feel that you aren't making progress on a particular project. Yet, beneath the surface, things are happening. Yeah, believe in the flow of life and the invisible realm and the energetics of it all. Also, the law of attraction is coming in, law of correspondence is coming in, manifestation. Many of you, that is what is highlighted here. Focus on the manifestation of things. Manifest. Because when you are in that zone, you become very mindful where your mind takes you. So that is like a beautiful energy and a practice to inculcate, because it takes care of your very vibration. You might be going through a stormy cycle. So, this card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a bit rocky or wobbly, in a deeper place all is well, and serenity and peace are emerging. Things that may seem challenging will later be revealed to have been beneficial. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the gist of the whole reading. I also want to read Purity while we're at it, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And you guys go howl at the moon. First, snow. Purity. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. So whatever you're mourning, it's like, Habibi, it cannot come in with you. It does not belong in your energy anymore, regardless of what it is. So it's all right. It's all right to feel all that, but put it to rest. That's what is happening. You're entering into a period of grace. Yeah. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. Absolutely. That's what is being procured for you. You guys. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Yeah, because you are the light, you guys. Cannot make this up. I love what I do. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. Exactly. No more cycles. Stale old cycles. No more of that. It has served its purpose. It's gone. It's done. No more trauma bonding, I'm hearing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Absolutely. Absolutely. And also, when the shadowy energy surfaces, this is a good time to practice that unconditional love energy that you have access to. You, you know about the unity consciousness. You've lived it, even in parts, even though in parts or whatever. But yeah, you've been in and out of that energy, right? You have felt that bliss of that expansive love energy that we often pick up on when Isis shows up in our readings, right? That sort of beautiful, loving energy. That is what I'm being reminded of. So you've been there. You've seen, you've seen the glimpse of heaven in those moments. What is heaven? It's a state of mind, isn't it? They're saying it's actually a dimension, but okay. I'll believe it when I go back to it. Connections with the stars are only getting stronger. Listen to that song, it's coming in again. All the stars. I think I'll link it. Yeah, I'll link it. I love that song. Especially Kendrick's verse on it. It's just, yeah. It hits home. And that was the energy picking up totally. Alright, guys, that's all I say. I hope this was helpful. Do join me in the chakra series from the 26th. And I love you all. Be happy. Be good. Take care of yourself. And I will see you in the next one.